What's up, guys? It is your boy. I really hope you guys enjoyed that short film, my Elden Ring series for Claymore. Today we're going to be looking at a build for Teresa of the Faint Smile. And let's just hop right into it without wasting any time. So this weapon that you see on my screen is my main weapon. I'm not going to try to say it because I'm just going to butcher it. So you guys can look this up, find it. It's from a merchant. I forgot exactly where it was at, so you guys can look that up. Everything on here you guys can look up and find really easy. So that's the only weapon that I run. It's like a claymore, but it's the only thing that can really show off Teresa's power without using a simple claymore because she was really strong. So you guys can use that. This is my armor pieces that you see right here. You guys can look that up. And let's just talk about the build real quick. So as you guys can see, this is a really simple build. It's not a lot to it, but this build is really powerful. And the bosses that I was fighting were some of the bosses that I missed because on my other builds, I'd already killed the other bosses, so those were the bosses that I was cleaning up. As you can see, this thing just shredded through them. This isn't even fully upgraded either, so let that be said. Now, when it comes to my talismans, I really didn't have any good talismans at the moment because most of my stats were really good. So there really wasn't any need for talismans. But I will say you want to get the enhanced charged talisman. I couldn't find it on this build. I may have missed it somewhere, so I will go back and find it. And that's really the only thing you would need in this build other than a stamina talisman. I would go with that. And if you're fighting the fire giant, you get that talisman. So that's why I have it on right now. With fighting the fire giant, I will recommend you guys switch between your Ashes of War. Right now I have the, let me see what it was called. I believe it's called the, I think it's called the Rage Ash of War. I can't see it right now. But I use that one, and I also recommend you guys switch to maybe the Lion Claw or the Bloodhound Step. Yeah, that one. Because these guys are highly mobile, they roll around, and it's just really hard to hit these guys. So I really recommend switching between those just to keep up on them, keep the pressure, and also get a couple good heavy shots in while they're trying to run away from you. Let's look at these stats real quick. So you see I got 60 vigor. That's my default health all the time. My endurance is at 60 because we don't want to be looking at our stamina bar at all. And your strength is 60 also because this weapon scales with strength. So that's why I'm doing it. And I also scaled my Ash of War with heavy, so giving me more strength. So this thing is going to be a powerhouse, guys. And this thing, trash mobs don't stand a chance against this weapon. Now, let's talk about some of the capabilities of this build real quick. So let's say you're fighting the Godskin duo and you're a solo player. I play all of my games solo. So what you want to do in that situation, guys, is make sure you have some sleeping grease. And this can also tie into the build, as you can see from the videos that we've seen in the anime. Most of Teresa's foes were afraid of her strength, and some of them would freeze up because of her overwhelming strength. You can play that like you're asleep, as the guy just kind of freezes up and sits there, giving you time to either kill him or maybe look at the other guy and kill him real quick, because this build is made for trading. This is an excellent build. I would trade with this all the time because you're 60 health versus their 40 health. Yeah, that's a good trade for me. I'd take that anytime. But this build has a really fast time to kill, as you can see in those videos, and it's one of my favorite builds. I'm actually going to finish through, maybe even post a couple more videos of this build and me fighting other bosses with it as I continue to catch up to where I was at. But with that being said, guys, this video has been long enough. I really hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Let me know if you guys did, and comment on the next person that you want me to make a video on. I know if anybody read the manga, I did. You know, suggest me a character and I can make the build. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm out. Until the next one.